Hi guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures, and today we are going to continue with our 24-hour challenges, because today we are going to spend 24 hours riding around the New Forest gravel tracks. Why, you ask? Well, previously in the last video we did 24 hours bikepacking as far north off-road, and we got to around Birmingham basically, 165 miles. Now the issue with rides like that are there's so many things to consider, where you gotta try and find places to stop to find food and water. You never really know how the trails are going to be, and well, I thought, well, it got me curious, because what if I could spend 24 hours on some really wow off-road gravel tracks for 24 hours, and how many miles could I get up to? Because pretty much in the UK there isn't too many like gravel tracks for your actual gravel bike, apart from in the New Forest where there's a good 50-60 miles, well even more than that, but the route that I'm going to do is about 50 miles, and we're just going to keep going around that route continuously until 24 hours are up. How many miles will I get? Well, time will tell. So let's start this 24-hour challenge.
Since we were young, chased by the sun, feeling the tide rise. Your blood is my blood, your skin is my skin, sister, my half, my twin. Sometimes I wanna go back. Just wanted you to know that.
Forgot about this horrible section of right away. Nearly a whole route without stinging nettles. Right guys, so that is the first one lap of the route that I'm doing. So I've done about 60 miles in about 4 hours 40 minutes. It's bloody hot out here, I tell you. I am very much looking forward to the evening and the night, and for it to cool down a bit. Gonna have some bakewell tarts, just a bit of sugar, get a bit of energy in, do the next 30 miles, then we end up in Leamington or Lyndhurst. I can never remember which one's which, but whichever one it is, we'll end up there. We're going to grab some cold drinks. Yeah, 60 miles in, 4 hours, feeling pretty good. Very glad I put the TT bars on the gravel bike, because it's such like prime gravel that you can really sit on there and take the weight off your hands a bit, because all the vibrations definitely start to tire your hands out. Right, bakewell tart time. Chill out here for a few minutes, stretch the legs, and get the next 30 miles done, and grab some food and some nice cold drink. Cannot wait. Right, food time. Right, quick first pit stop done. The key to getting any big miles done in 24 hours is to stay on your bike as much as possible. So I'll try and keep my breaks short and sweet, but once I get to Lyndhurst, I'm definitely going to chug the coldest drink I can find, because I am hot. All right, lap 2, 4 hours 40 minutes in. Let's continue. Right guys, so I've just come through Lyndhurst. We've done 96 miles in 8.5 hours, so we're nearly at the Imperial Century. It's time to sit down and have some food though. Right, so we've done nearly 100 miles. From now on, the sun is going to set in maybe an hour or 2 hours, so temperature's starting to drop, which is great because honestly that is hot. Oh, so we've got a little meal deal to get us through the night. Got some tuna pasta, got some good old mango, and yeah, Lucozade, and this is what I really wanted: ice cold orange juice. Damn, that is good. So legs definitely starting to feel it now. Body's definitely starting to feel it. Hopefully all this food and drink will just make it feel a little bit nicer, at least for the next hour or so. Now, other than the heat being like hot and quite a struggle, I think the other thing is going to be the other challenge on this ride is definitely going to be boredom. Now, don't get me wrong, New Forest gravel is beautiful, but it's not hard, it's not technical, it's just generally not that fun. It's like very peaceful to go out and ride, but to do it for 24 hours, things are going to get boring. So that's going to be the hardest bit really, I think. But as I go into the night and it's dark, hopefully it should sort of liven things up a bit. But right now, I am feeling good, just very dehydrated. This mango is going to taste so good. And to point out, at this point, at around the 100 mile mark, it's taken me about 8 hours, 40 minutes, I think it was. And when we were doing the far north one, obviously there was a lot of hiker bike, a lot of overgrown crap on that trip. That was about the 12-hour mark, so we're a good few hours up. Oh, okay, I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna go in to the night and the sunset. Right, mango time. So good. Right guys, so we are now just about to approach the midway point. We have done 125 miles, 11 hours 40 minutes, so we're nearly at halfway. Definitely way more flowy, this route. You can really get into a rhythm, which is like very important when you want to do like quite a lot of miles. But definitely starting to feel it now in the legs. Definitely tired. Every now and again, the only thing that really sort of gets in the way of this route are the bloody gates, obviously. And you have to stop and then start. But we've done 125 miles. We're on our third loop of this gravel route. And once we finish this one, we've got about 45 miles of this loop left. Once we finish this one, we will have matched or maybe just gone over the 24-hour North off-road challenge. Right, I'm gonna have a good old halfway Ginsters, chicken tikka, and some Lucozade. Starting to just feel a bit like, oh, I need to eat, need to drink, but the temperature super nice now. Not sweating my tits off. Right, Ginsters time. Well, good morning guys. It's currently about 6 AM. We have got about 5.5 hours left to go. I think, something like that. And we've done 185 miles so far. I'm coming round on the fourth loop now. When I finish this fourth loop, we'll be past the 200-mile mark. Last night, luckily the nights are pretty quick, but it got bloody cold, so yeah, jacket was on. Definitely starting to feel it, all nice and sleepy now, ready for bed, but we've still got like 5 hours to go. Right now I'm just thinking, just get around this loop, this one loop, and then see where we are. I've got about 45 miles of this loop left. I need to stop at Lyndhurst, get some breakfast, and yeah, I really want some mangoes. Craving mangoes again. But we've done 185 miles, 18.5 hours elapsed time. Definitely starting to feel a bit tired now. But the night was kind of, it went pretty quick, although my average speed was like dropping and dropping, but kind of normal. I'm gonna have, guess what, a Ginsters for breakfast as a pre-snack before we get to Lyndhurst in around 25 miles. And yeah, very sleepy. Just keep going. Right guys, we are on the final push, but not before we have our final meal deal. I couldn't get mangoes, so we got pineapple. Pineapple's good, but it's not mango. And we've also got a triple sausage, bacon and egg. And for towards the end. We're going hardcore. We're gonna have the monster if we need it. Right now, and I've got about 19 miles until we get to the end of this 4th loop. I'm currently at 21.5 hours elapsed time, so we have 2.5 hours. I think my maths is right. And I think basically by the time we get to the end of this loop, that will be pretty much it, because I don't think there'll be much time left, and I'm not going to go around and then have to cycle the whole lot again to get back to the train station. Right, final push, but first, meal deal. Very sleepy. Legs are actually feeling okay. Obviously feel a bit heavy, but not too bad. Hoping this meal deal will just revive me for the final 20-ish miles. Right, food time. Roadblock. Get around the side. Absolutely flawless, Sylvia. Well done. Whoa. And well, guys, there we have it. We have completed it. 24 hours of the New Forest gravel. There was definitely some times towards the end there where I was just like pushing myself to just stay on the bike. But we've done it. She got 15 minutes to spare. But by the time I go to the train station, that 15 minutes will be up. Right, so the final results. At least according to the Garmin. I'm sure Strava will probably change it. But right now, after 23 hours 46 minutes, we have averaged 12.4 miles per hour with a distance of 227.6 miles, which will probably be about 228 by the time I ride to the train station. So I'll take it. I will take it. That was a truly gravel bike, gravel ride. None of this gravel bike on a mountain, proper, pure gravel bike for what it was actually designed for. 227 miles of gravel. Whew. Now, I need to get home and have a bloody bath. My legs are actually feeling pretty good. I just feel very tired. But before I go, I want to say huge thank you to all of you guys for supporting the channel. I actually didn't notice, but we have just hit 5k subscribers, 5,000 subscribers. That is quite mad. So thank you all of you who support the channel, who watch the videos, like the videos, comment on the videos. Thank you. And well, it's time for me to head back home after 24 hours on the New Forest gravel. One hell of a gravel ride. Right, until next time, keep smiling, enjoy the adventure. Peace.
Seasons watch